Get started with our Tai Chi class this morning. I am in lovely Florida. As you can see, it's bright and sunshiny here. I hope you guys are in a lovely setting as well. Warm or cold, it doesn't matter as long as you can get in tune with your environment, I guess. Personally, I like the bright, warm sunshine. 70-degree days in January is my speed. All right. So today we're going to start just by checking in with our body. Make sure that your feet are parallel to each other, toes facing forward. Soften your knees, soften your hips. If you're doing a seated class today, you want to make sure that you have a good, comfortable, solid seat and that you're still stretching up through the crown of your head, keeping your back nice and tall. From here, just reach your hands out to your sides and take a moment. Close your eyes if it's comfortable or just soften your gaze. And just take a deep breath, let everything go, and check in with your body. Before we start today, we're going to bring a little movement into all our parts, starting all the way down at our tippy toes. Give them a little wiggle in your shoes or barefoot, and then squanch them in nice and tight, and then relax everything down. Moving up into your calves, same thing, squeeze them in, and then relax. Your knees and thighs and glutes, squeeze everything in, and then relax. Up into your arms and shoulders, squeeze everything in, and then relax. Now your belly, squeeze it in, and then relax it down. Up into your head and neck, squeeze your neck in, squeeze your eyebrows together, and then relax everything down. From here, once again, just stretch up nice and tall, like you're reaching the crown of your head up towards the sky. And then we're going to start to bring some energy into our practice today. Starting with your hands, start with just shaking your fingers, wiggling them around, and then move up. Shake your wrists up into your elbows, maybe even into your shoulders. Just give everything a nice wiggle. From there, bring everything back to stillness. And then you're going to take one foot, pick it up, start shaking it just at the ankle, and then move up into the knee. And then maybe add a little hip movement as well. Just moving everything around. Put that foot down, move to the other side, pick that foot up, start with just a little wiggle, move up, add some knee movement, and then maybe some hip movement as well, moving everything around, getting it nice and loose. Put that foot down. And then from here, we're going to move into ringing the gong. Now for this one, you're just turning side to side, letting your hands tap right around your hip area. If you're doing the seated version, you won't be able to turn as far. That's okay. Just do what range of motion you have. As you inhale, you're going to move your hands up your body as high as is comfortable for you, aiming for the top of the rib cage if you can get there. As you exhale, move them back down. Inhale and up. Exhale and down. And one more. Inhale. And exhale. From here, let your hands come back to your sides. Let everything just relax for a moment and assess, was there anything that was tight or pinching or anything that was uncomfortable as you were warming up and bringing a little movement into your body? If there was, make sure that you make extra allowances to take care of yourself during your practice today. From here, we're going to start with just taking a nice deep breath, bringing our chin up. And then as we exhale, bring our chin down. And up. And down. Up. And down. And one more, up and down. Bring your head back to center. From here, we're going to move into turning left and right. So inhale, look to the left. Exhale, come back to center. And then going to the other side, inhale right. Exhale, center. Left. Center. Right. Center. One more to each side. Left. Center. Right. And center. Moving into our shoulders, roll them up to all the way up to your ears and then down. Inhaling as you go up, exhaling as you go down. And one more, up and down. And then rolling them the other way, up and down, up and down. And one more, up and down. Beautiful. From here, floating your hands up to open the door. And then as you exhale, float them back down. Up and down. Up and down. Up and down. Last one, up and down. Moving into wings of a bird, bringing your arms out to the side, up and exhale down, up and down, up and down. And one more, up and down. Moving from here into praying hands. Bring your hands together, press lightly into your palms just to feel a little energy in your arms. And then as you inhale, lift them up, looking up as you go. And as you exhale, bring them down. Up and down. Up and down. Up and down. Last one. Up and down. Floating your hands down by your legs, we're going to move into old man strokes his beard. So you're going to inhale and bring your arms up and around, and then bring them down like you're stroking a long beard. Inhale up, exhale down, up and down, up and down, up and down. Beautiful. From here, we're going to do one more opening posture. We're going to do rotate the wheel. So we're going to first rotate the wheel to our left, bringing our arms all the way up and around like we're grabbing a wheel, and then bringing them down in front of our legs. Inhaling as you go up, exhaling as you go down. Let your body turn side to side as you bring your hands around. And one more on this side. stopping at the bottom, and then we're going to go the other way. This time coming up and around, going to your right. Inhale up. Exhale down, letting your breath follow your motion and your motion follow your breath. One more. And then let your hands float back out to your sides. Take a nice deep breath. And then pause and grab some water. And we'll move into our more full postures in just a moment. All right, bringing it back in. Again, check your stance. Make sure your feet are pointed forward, parallel to each other. Your knees are soft, your hips are soft, and you're stretching up through your spine and your back, all the way up through the crown of your head. From here, we're going to move into cycle of the moon. So we're going to start bringing our hands up in front of us like we're holding a ball, left hand on top. From here, you're going to just turn from your hips as you breathe in. When you reach the edge, you're going to switch your hands and then come back the other way. Letting your breath follow your motion side to side, nice and gentle. You're not trying to twist too much. You're just bringing some gentle motion into your back. Letting your hips guide the way that your body is pointing. If you're seated, this can be a little harder again with the range of motion. That's okay. Just go as far as is comfortable for you. And we're going to do one more to each side. Coming back to center, bring your hands up to the middle of your chest. Expand and contract. Expand and contract. Expand and contract. From here, we're going to move into calming the waters. So for this one, we're still going to be moving in a circular motion, but you're reaching out, leaning forward to whatever degree is comfortable for you. Inhaling as you go around, exhaling as you come up, then going back the other way. Inhale and exhale, moving gently side to side. Like you're smoothing the ripples on a pond. One more to each side. And then floating our hands back up to our chest. Expand and contract. Expand and contract. Expand and contract. From here, we're going to move into the lumbering bear. We're going to have our hands right in front of us about hip height. One hand comes up as the other hand comes down, and then they switch. Inhaling and exhaling as you're moving, like you're a bear walking through the forest. Pressing down into your paws as they come down. Just moving gently through the steps, lumbering along, not a care in the world. Two more. And then bringing your hands back to your chest. Expand and contract. Expand and contract. Expand and contract. Let your hands float down by your sides. From here, we're going to move into our weight shifting, practicing keeping our shoulder and our hip in a straight line. So we're going to shift our weight to one side. If you're standing, you'll be shifting to one foot. If you're seated, you'll just shift onto one hip. But you want to turn your whole body so that your torso stays all in a straight line, like you're pointing a flashlight out of your belly button. Side to side, breathing as you go, turning your toes out to help you get a little more freedom of motion. And one more to each side. Coming back to center. From here, we're going to move into stepping out into our bow step. But today, instead of stepping out and just doing one side, I want to practice our weight shifting through the middle. So we're going to start with pushing the mountain. So we're going to step out with our left foot first, heel to toe, breathing in as we push out, and exhaling as we pull back. So we're going to come all the way to center and then move to the other side. Stepping out. Back to the left. And then to the right. And left. And right. One more to each side. Left. And right. Coming back into center. Expand. And contract. Expand. And contract. Expand. And contract. Now again, using that weight shifting, stepping from side to side, we're going to move into pierce the clouds. So stepping out with our left foot, heel to toe, hands coming forward like an arrow, and then rocking back, swimming your hands back to your hips, but step it all the way in, and then step out with the right foot. Inhale out, exhale back, and then left. And right. And left. Keeping your knees soft the whole time. And right. One more to each side. Left. And right. Coming to center, float your hands up, expand, and contract. Expand, and contract. One more, expand, and contract. For this one, we're going to move into wave hands through clouds. We're not going to step with this one. We're just going to practice that turning similar to what we did for Cycle of the Moon. But we're just going to hold our hands out in front of us, almost like we're holding a baby, and use our weight shifting, shifting your weight first over to your right so that you can turn more to your left, and then shifting the other direction letting your elbow draw a straight line across. Breathing in one direction and out in the other direction. We're just shifting our weight back instead of forward for this one. Let your breath follow your movement. Nice and gentle. One more to each side. And then come back to center. Expand and contract. Expand and contract. Expand and contract. Float your arms down by your side. Take a quick break for water, and then we'll resume. All right, bringing it back in. Check your stance again. Knees soft, toes pointed straight ahead, hips soft. From here, we're going to move into some of our multi-step postures. The first one we're going to do today is parting the wild horse's mane. But again, we're going to go side to side instead of just doing one side and then just doing the other. So it's a little different than what we've done before, but I think you guys can handle it. So from here, we're going to step our left foot in, bringing our left hand on the bottom, holding our ball. We're going to step out, heel to toe, and bring our hand up almost like we're throwing a frisbee. From there, we're going to step back into center, switching sides, right hand on bottom this time. Stepping forward, rocking back, hands switch sides. Left, center, right, center. Inhaling out, and then exhaling as you come to center. Beautiful. Left again. And then right. One more on each side. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Come back to center. Expand. And contract. Expand. And contract. Expand. And contract. From here, moving into grasping the sparrow's tail, we're going to start in the same posture. Tap that foot in, hold your ball. From here, as you step out, you're going to come out, but instead of throwing a frisbee, you're going to stop like you're giving somebody a hug. Then you send the other hand up to meet the top hand, sweep it through, and then press forward, palms together. Reach out, pull back, and then push forward. Beautiful. Stepping back to center, switch sides. And we're going to do the other side. Step forward. Hand comes up, stops here. Other hand comes up to meet it. Pull through. Press forward, palms facing each other. Pull back. Press forward. And then stepping back to center. Left hand on bottom again. Let's add our breathing in. So we inhale as we step forward. Send up and then exhale as we sweep through. Inhale as we press. Exhale as we pull back. Inhale as we push. Exhale back to start. Switch sides. Stepping forward. Inhale. Send that hand up. Exhale as we pull through. Inhale as we press. Exhale as we pull back. Inhale as we push. And then exhale back to center. One more time on each side. Stepping to the left. Hand comes up. Other hand meets it. Pull through. Press. Pull back. And push. Stepping back to center. Right hand on bottom. Last one for this side. Stepping forward. Hand comes up. Other hand meets it. Pull through as you exhale. Press forward. Pull back. Push forward. And then step back to center. Hands float up to your chest. Expand. And contract. Expand. And contract. Expand. And contract. Float your hands down by your side. Now, the one that we're going to do next is going to be a balance exercise if you're standing. If you're seated, you can work on just lifting the leg a little off the chair to work the muscles just a little. It's called Rooster Stands on one leg. For this one, all you're doing is shifting your weight over to your right. You're going to lift your left foot up, and as you do, your hands are going to sweep up. Left hand up, right hand under, and then sweep everything back down. Shifting sides, other hand comes up, other foot comes up. Breathing in as you come up. Pause for just a moment, and then exhale as you come down. Up and down. Up and down. Nice and slow. And down. Keeping your knees soft and your hips soft. Up and down. Up and down. One more on each side. Up and down and up and down. Beautiful. Float your hands up, expand and contract. Expand and contract. Expand and contract. Float your hands down by your side. One more sip of water, and then we'll finish off with our closing the door and circle breathing. All right, bringing it back in. Floating your hands up. And then exhale as you bring your elbows in and down to close the door. Up and down. Up and down. And last one, up and down. Float your hands up to your chest. This time, instead of our expanding and contracting, as we inhale, we'll come around the top. And as we exhale, we'll come around the bottom to make our circle breath. Let your breathing return to its normal pace. Fall into its natural rhythm, and let the movement of your hands match that. 2 more. Beautiful. From here, let your hands float down by your sides. Again, soften your hips, soften your knees, reach up through the crown of your head. If you're seated for this practice, go ahead and scoot back, maybe lean against the back of your chair, get nice and comfortable. And then if it feels comfortable for you, close your eyes. And just take a nice breath in, still staying with your body's natural rhythm. But as you inhale, imagine bright, warm energy coming in with every breath. Might feel like warm sunshine coming in and filling that place behind your belly button until that spot is completely full and overflows. And that warm, bright energy flows down your legs, through your knees and your ankles, into your feet, all the way out into your toes, filling up through your legs, your hips, up through your belly and your chest, all the way up to your shoulders, spilling down your arms, through your elbows and your wrists, out into your hands and your fingers, until your arms are full as well. And then filling up still more up through your neck, soothing and relaxing everything as it goes, through your jaw, up through your skull and the top of your head, soothing any spots that might still be holding tension. Just relaxing everything with its gentle warmth. Until finally every part of you is completely full. Take one more breath here. And then open your eyes and try to carry that warm, bright energy with you into the rest of your day. I hope that you have a great week, and I will see you next week.